Can I stop finding weird things in these chests, please? That would be great.
You're not gonna like this!
Hello everybody, my name is Yoshisak and welcome back to more Live Alive. In the last episode, we knocked out the Trials of Power and Instinct, and in the process, fought one of the several optional bosses available to us in the Dominion of Hate chapter of the game. Very handy. Fought a big fish. Actually, we fought 2 fish last time, now that I think about it. It's a strange amount of giant fish to fight off at one point. I'm now realizing that, but whatever. We nabbed ourselves a piece of cosmic equipment by fighting off that second giant fish, which is going to be very handy for us going forward. Speaking of going forward, we've got 2 more trials to go, and we're going to start off with the Shifu's trial, or in our case specifically, Lay's. Now, you might be going, Yoshi, given that she is the one character that you cannot swap out of your party, why did you not do hers first? And you're right, that would be the move that would make sense, but unfortunately the game does not make it that simple for this trial specifically. What do I mean by that? Well, we'll get to it in a moment. For now, let's just get inside there.
Hold on.
Let's pass this boulder
Out
here.
of the way.
Which, as we know, Lay has experience breaking.
Steady.
She's an expert boulder breaker now. That is the power of her kung fu. All right, let's head inside to the Trial of Skill. Now, the reason I made note of the fact that it's not ideal to do hers immediately is because each boulder
Another boulder.
requires a different skill to open. And if you don't have them all, things get kind of annoying. So you want to be at least level 16 to come in here. So for example, this boulder wants, just like the one atop Mount Aspiration, then with Shifu's secret technique. So this one is asking for Heavenly Peak's Descent, actually. Now they saved some budget there. Keeping that one closed. We're not actually going to go into that one first, though. This one is a bit of a maze, sort of like the Trial of Keys, so I may lose my mind even with my notes here.
Another boulder.
We're gonna start with this one, truly. Which this one, Grace and Guile are formidable weapons. That's what he'd say if he were here. So they give you a hint. I do also have them written out. We'll see if my notes help. But this should be Wise Fox's Grace. That was an interesting sound. All right, in we go. Also, yes, I did find Sundown. He thankfully wasn't too hard to find.
Oh, so long it has been. What fun we will have.
Yeah, you're gonna run into this guy a few times throughout this entire place. The Bountiful Heart. He shouldn't be anything too special. Especially he's weak to this. Well, that
That did some damage.
That it did do some damage. You're not wrong. Okay. Do you have anything? You know what? Let's just use Wind Slash. That's always a good move to use. Always a good move. Oh, Drunken Fist. I think this is the one move he has that does some damage.
What's this?
I was gonna say that's still not awful. Like, yes, it did. It did put him to sleep. Do I have any other healing move? I don't. Well, we'll just do data recovery just to heal him.
Sorry.
It didn't heal that one, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll do a single shot. Just shoot him. It didn't do a ton, but that's fine. I don't recall if there's any other fights throughout here aside from the Bountiful Heart. Like I said, we're gonna run into him several times. I don't think I have any. Sure, let's do Serpent Strike. Okay, we should have done the other move instead.
Yes!
You know what?
Give
It
it your
is
very all!
what it is. We'll use Spool Up. Boromaru is fast asleep. That did push him. I could just use Hurricane.
Remember this technique!
God, he is screaming about something. Yeah, we can just use Hurricane. And you can use Shuriken Barrage.
I never did.
I have not yet begun to fight!
Oh, you're gonna hit him with Drunken Fist again. That's just kind of rude. Leave the guy alone. Oh, Lion's Dismissal is also this. I didn't realize that.
What was that?
I agree, Lei. What was that? You haven't missed in forever, and this is supposed to be your trial. Lei, what are you doing, girl? Sure. Data recovery. Sundown's about to use his move, so it should be fine. Shoot him! There you go. I missed you, Sundown. Yeah, they're gonna do this.
Say, where did you learn such skills?
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna do this big fade out. This is not gonna be the last time we see him. We're gonna see him a few times. I could pretend to be coy about it, but why bother? All right. A Glove of the Goddess. Is that gonna be good on anyone? Hang on. I gave it to Boromaru. I think this is the direction I need to go. I need to go south. And then south again. And then to the left. Which in here should be a stick of dynamite. And look who it is.
So long it has been. What fun we will have.
Yeah, we're gonna do this a few times. And I would say, at least we're getting experience points, but like, let's be real, we're not getting much at this point.
That did some damage.
Gods above!
That was a little better. Relentless Pursuit, yeah,
Not
that.
good.
I mean, yeah, it paralyzed her, which isn't ideal, but like, it could be much worse. You know what? We can do Phoenix Call, and he can come over here and heal her paralysis. Because Cube's the
for
best
looking
little
out.
robot that there's ever been. Sure. Let's just do a double shot. Double shot of bullets. Is that gonna interrupt him? It did not.
What's this?
It did do that though, which is not ideal. Okay, well we're gonna see how this goes.
Give it your very all!
Your Relentless Pursuit is not too bad.
Now comes the Phoenix.
That was not worth the amount of charge time that took. I can't even pretend that it was. How about Goldfish Shot?
Pray you live.
So when I played this game a few years ago, I don't think I had any of the equip stuff on Cube, so I'm just like, oh yeah, Cube has these other things from Akira's chapter that I can use.
I have not yet begun to fight!
You keep saying that. Oh, you broke some bones. That's very rude of you. And Cube may not even get a chance to do anything. Oh no, he's still got a little bit. Shoot some goldfish at him. It's such a ridiculous move. I love it. And Boromaru is
No
just
shame in losing.
drunk down there. He's having a time. Thank you for your input, Cube. Okay, so, oh no, I need to go back. That's what I need to do. Okay, now we're gonna go to the right and break this boulder.
Another boulder.
Yep. A simple test with left and right, the twins of power and potency, I'll strike. So this one should be... No, where? Tiger and Dragon's Rebuke. If you get it wrong, by the way, I don't think nothing bad should happen. It's just like, that didn't work, and you have to, like, try another move. I don't think there's, like, a fight or anything. Which does seem oddly generous of the game. Hey, we're gonna grab this chest. A loin guard. Okay.
Oh, so long.
Yeah, you've said this multiple times already. Yeah, this is just what this is. It's just fighting this guy a bunch of times.
The gods above enjoy our fight.
Maybe I should just use Wind Slash. I know that does damage. Instead of these other moves that like take a ridiculous charge up time.
No need for prudence here.
I probably will start cutting this after this fight, because yeah, it's a little ridiculous.
Yes. Yes. Give it your very
Yeah, we're just gonna use Hurricane, because like we know that works. But yeah, it's just what this trial is breaking boulders and fighting this guy 5 zillion times.
Such fun.
Not good.
Still so far, not as insanity-inducing as the Trial of Peace. And my notes are about the same quality as they were then, so maybe I've just lost my mind more. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do a data recovery.
Thanks for looking out.
Heal her of her paralysis. Not that it really matters, because... a hurricane.
No shame in losing. None to you.
Anyway. Alright, so we got that chest. Now we're gonna go right and down. And then yeah, we're gonna go left. I thought so, but I wanted to be sure. At least I like the music of being in the trial.
Oh, Lay.
Oh, he actually says it!
So long it has.
I assumed he just didn't say it. Okay. Okay. A flask of holy water. Okay, I need to make sure I'm going the right way. Yes. And this one...
Another...
Yes. This one also requires Heavenly Peak's descent. Which does sound like firing a laser. A little bit. Okay. Head through here. Now... I'm going to the right. Yeah, I guess I'm going through here. Oh, hello. No, leave me alone. Can I stop finding weird things in these chests, please? That would be great. Okay. I don't really want to bother with you, so we're not going to. This never underestimate the fury of even the tiniest foes. They will surprise you. This is Chipmunk's delight. Alvin has some power. All right, head through here. Head to the right. Is that the boulder I wanted, or is this the boulder I want? There's multiple boulders. Dancing and out of range. Okay, yes, this is Monkey's Withdrawal. So many boulders. Lay is gonna be like, she was so impressed with herself that first boulder she broke back on the top of Mount Aspiration, and now she's gonna be like, this is, I never want to break a boulder again. A gold hairpin. I actually want to see if that's going to be good for anyone. Shiny and pretty bit of flair for the hair if you're feeling it, so that doesn't really help Lay out. Oh, can I not equip it to anyone else? I guess not. We'll leave it then. I don't feel like dealing with you. Okay. This is... Is this where I want to go?
Another
Let's find out. We're gonna find out together. Grace and Guile are formidable. Wise Fox is great. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Oh no, I've lost the plot. Hang on.
1 minute later.
Well, I looked around and we're just gonna go with what we found here, even though it's not the order of my notes, because well, I've lost the plot as I already noted. It took some time, but you know, the insanity was gonna take over at some point. That was just inevitable. A pair of mermaid tights. That's a good item. We'll equip it onto someone in a bit. Okay, I have no idea where we are. I mean, I didn't really know before either, but you know. What about this door?
Another.
What does this one want from us? This also wants Wise Fox's grace. It's again a very odd sound effect for that. What's through here? Oh, well, this is actually nice.
Oh, Lay. So long.
Yeah, this is actually the last time.
Though one final time, we dance.
Sound
Yeah.
sure.
Huzzah! Huzzah! I knew you would agree.
I don't have much choice. Oh! We get Megalomania! I wasn't expecting that. Okay. But he has the exact same amount of HP as he did before. So something tells me this is not
What grand techniques have you to show?
this is not gonna like be all that different from how every other time has gone. I could be wrong. I just have this sneaking suspicion. And you know what? Just to make it even more fun, we're gonna do repair and restore
That's a big help.
on Lay here to give her a stat boost. We're just gonna do a shingle shot? No, I mean, if you need to get your shingle shot, you should do that. You probably, shingles doesn't sound like a fun thing, so like you should get that taken care of. Or if you have a loved one that should get their shingle shot, encourage them to do so. Vaccines are great, no matter what some other people may try to tell you.
Not yet begun.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do spool up, which should hopefully. Yep. That's all it took.
I say, where did you learn such?
You asked me that pretty much every time.
Gonna put you to shame, old man.
She got to level 20 though, so I guess there's that. And with that, we got the Nunchaku of the Master. Now, we have the option here of leaving this cave, but as you saw, there is actually like a lot of areas we did not explore because there's like items and stuff. I thought about... Oh, look at that. Look at that! It's beautiful. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'll have to look at other stuff later, but I don't think, yeah, none of this is any better. I did think about, going through here and finding, you know, the stuff that the items or whatever. We'll do a quick look. But I don't think there's anything in here. It's not like a robotic enhancement here or anything that I would be like, oh, it's super worth it. But you can now, oh, Saint's Bell. We'll look at that. Bell once carried by a holy man to keep evil spirits at bay. God, I'm running out of words are hard. Yeah, there's nothing in here that should be like super worth it. It's like this wasn't worth it. Yeah, there's nothing in here that's like super worth it. So I am gonna go ahead and look in this room real quick, and if there's nothing in here, then we're gonna cut to where we go for the final trial we're doing, which is Sundown's trial. So let's see how that goes. All right, it's time for our last trial, and it is indeed Sundown's trial. A trial I have been kind of not looking forward to. All right, let's get on with it. It is indeed horse time. Follow that horse, and it will lead you down here, and then it runs off this way. Oh, it's leading us down this back alley of a path. I didn't know horses could do that, but you know, all horses do go to hell, so. And so do I. And so do all these mammoths, my god. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Sundown's trial. The trial of time. The gimmick of this trial is simple. In that, we're on a timer. The game has not told us this fact. But similar to how his chapter worked, there's a bell that will toll with time. Every 20 seconds, the lights are going to get dimmer. At the end of the 8th bell, yeah, something happens. There's 2. Yeah, you have about 2.5 minutes to get through here if you don't want a bad thing to happen. What's the bad thing? We're gonna find out. There's the 3rd bell. So, you know, this is going back to Sundown's chapter of, you know, that being a whole time thing. A pair of charioteer's boots. And then we go down here. There's the 4th. Oh boy. Get all the way down here. Now, there's Sundown's weapon. We are not going to actually pick it up right now, and I am in fact actually going to save here, in case this goes poorly. We're going to let this timer run out. So we're just gonna wait here for the next, is it 3 more bells? Well, there's one of them. Yeah, we can take that gun and just get out of here. We're gonna do this the harder way. It's getting ominous in here. Just a little bit. There it is. Marks, is that you?
A tasty treat.
He looks like he could be in Kirby.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, he's got friends.
Let's eat.
Welcome to another of the optional boss fights of this chapter, Jaggedy Jack. This guy is, he's kind of difficult. I'm not gonna lie. He has no weaknesses. He's resistant to a couple different moves. Honestly, let's just use Heavenly Peak's Descent.
You're mine!
We're just gonna open strong. There's 4 of these guys. They can do quite a bit of damage. I mean, thankfully we hit that guy pretty hard. How much is this gonna do? Ooh, ow. Thankfully, Cube's counter is a recovery.
Help.
Oh, and Sundet has quick draw, so that'll chip away some as well. We're gonna try Deepest Dark. See how this goes. Okay, that one's not out yet, but we're close. Are any of them charging any moves? No. Can I hit anyone? Can I hit that guy from here? I don't think I can. Aside from Packet Loss, but I don't feel like it's gonna do anything. Why don't we instead, oh, he's gonna do Spool Up on Oromaru. That's not good. Well, you know what? You just made this a little simpler. We're just gonna do another data recovery.
Thanks for
I
looking
will
out.
return the favor.
Okay, you're gonna do this. Yeah, these guys hit hard. Oh boy. This is why you bring Cube. Cube. We love Cube. Oh god. Okay, that could be where I need to keep an eye on if anyone is charging up a move. That is the thing that's going to be very dangerous if someone is charging up a move. Because that's going to be the real big thing. All right, that one's down. 1 of 3 gone. The move that I'm concerned about them charging up is they have a move where they can lay electric tiles and they recover with electric tiles. So, you know, it's not good. Okay. Q, yeah, you go ahead and do that. Get these guys healed up. Lay. Let's play it safe right now and do Roaring Tiger's Boom. All right, Oromaru, you are going to try. You're gonna actually do. Ooh, oh, that guy is starting to charge something. I don't know. Will this interrupt him, or is it just Hollow Point that will? No, it didn't. Okay, I need a way to interrupt you, and I don't know if I have anything that does. We're gonna try. Yes, thank you, Cube. Ooh, because the electric tiles are bad because one, they just damage you normally, and also because if you get caught in that when a character is down, that they're gonna take damage, and that character's gonna go away, and you don't want that. Okay, how about we do? We'll do Hurricane and Heavenly Peak's Descent on this guy.
You're done! The
Oh,
old man
boy.
taught me this!
I know I sound like I'm freaking out about this, and this isn't going horribly, but like this boss fight, if you're not ready for it, will like it'll mess you up. Like the fact that this is going okay is mostly because I came in, I saved this trial for last. Oh god, you're gonna do this. Can I interrupt you with this?
I have
It did not interrupt him. Cube, you're up. Don't miss. Thank you, Cube. Hollow Point will also work to interrupt them. All right, that one's down. One to go. You know, I think I did this trial last in my original playthrough of the game, and I think this is where my party like solidified as it was going to be this group. And I'm thinking I may just go with this group again. I wanted to do something a little different, but like I'm also like I don't know. It would be nice to do something different, but like, you know, sometimes it's just what works.
You're mine!
The only one I'm questioning is Aboromaru Fumasaru, just because like he's super tanky. But like, I don't know.
Spinny spin.
You can leave your own input in the comments if you would like. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Deepest Dark, see if this works. Yeah, I remember playing this in my original playthrough. Aboromaru was like devastating everything. It was kind of amazing. We'll do data recovery, get him healed up.
I will return the favor.
I probably could have used Spool Up. It's fine. You know what? It's fitting that Sundown gets the last shot. There we go. Down he goes. Good riddance. And we got a robotic enhancement, so really Cube gets a level up too. Look at that. A cosmic glove. And of course, we're also going to grab a 44 Magnum. This is, of course, Sundown's ultimate weapon. Which does not actually give him as much of a buff as I would have thought. But whatever. Okay. We've got that on. It doesn't really do you any good, so we're gonna give... Wow, this doesn't really help any of them super in like a super great way, but it does give immunity to petrification, which is pretty good. So we'll go ahead and I guess we'll give it to Aboromaru. I can adjust all this later, but yeah, with that guy down, you can go through here just fine, which I think is just gonna. There's not like a portal out because this dungeon's not super long, so. All right. Well, I'm apparently gonna go in circles. Is how this is gonna go. Well, I'm gonna make my way out on my own. You don't have to witness all of this. But that is all the trials taken care of. There's a few more optional bosses that we're gonna do. And then it's time to storm the Archon's Roost. So next time will be a couple more optional bosses. And then it's time for the true endgame. See you then.